Hello, everyone. Now we're doing Aries-Leo-Sagittarius. I got a spread here for you. We're going to see what's going down with you. What you need to know versus of what you got to know. You know what I'm saying? There's two different things. Knowing what you need to know. And also, y'all like, share, and subscribe, and all my newcomers. What's up in the do? I'm just giving you a little enlightenment and give you something to go with whatever the message is. Take it with a grain of salt. What you don't know, it don't hurt you, baby. Just remember that. Some things we don't know, it's best we don't know. I learned that. Now, Aries, we're going to start with you. Any black magic won't work up on my defenses. Anyone mess with any parts of my chakras or anything more about it. Though from the bottom, it will go back to center. It will return back to anyone doing anything biased. In the name of the Holy Spirit, it is protected on here. Now, let's see. Also, I speak my mind and hey, take it one grain of salt. There's something here, a creative endeavor that you're going on. You're going to have like 8 events that's going to cause you to you're going to be going on an endeavor that's going to bring out your creation. It's going to bring out your I'm going to say this literally, what you really want to do. You're going to be real creative again, Aries. So, don't be scared. Don't be shy. And don't be thinking it's like, why should I be worried about being shy? No, you should just not worry about this. Just 8 events is coming towards you. Now, we also have the 3 of flutes here. It says, do what you love and be recognized for the highest quality of your work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for what you create, working well with others, an excellent reputation. Somebody with an RG in their name could be a part of this. You're gonna, do what you love. Don't let nobody stop you. Now, also, Aries, you have here the 10 of coins. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement. It's just a peace and contentment in your life. Honoring family, traditions, pride in the family tree. And also passing on knowledge. Somebody with a J-O. Somebody's here to pass on knowledge into someone with a J-O. You might be in your name somewhere, a J or O. I'm just saying that because that could be in your name or your initials or something, this message. Leo. Now, Leo here, you have, someone here is the 8 of cups. It looks like someone is, picking up the bags and moving on from something with their dog. This says, the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. A spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in your priorities, leaving home. Somebody with a J-E is realizing they need a change in their life. And they're going to move on from the way they're outdated thinking. It's time to move on to greater things. You're here to do a lot of things, so don't limit what you're here to do. Leo, there's justice coming in a situation. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if you were positive. One in integrity, RG. Stand with justice and right, and you have good intentions, and it'll all work out, Leo. Now, Leo, we have 5 of lights. Somebody with a J in the name, conflict with others caused by opposing opinions. It says, walk away from drama. Useless. It's useless. The situation is really worth your time. See if it's worth your time. If it's not, don't be bothered with it, Leo. It says, then stand up for what yourself. Be very ambitious people, but also remember, choose your battles wisely. It ain't wise to jump into everything. So if somebody comes in your life, well, did you see that over there? And I said so-and-so, and then you're supposed to jump at it. Don't let conflict lead you down the wrong path. Because somebody wants to come and put some conflict your way. And you need to just watch out for that. What's this conflict about? Yeah, see, someone wants to put guilt and sabotage you. Someone wants to throw guilt on you and sabotage you because of a fire sign in the past. See, someone wants to do this to a fire sign. They want to do this to it's a Leo, it's Aries, Sagittarius. They want you to feel guilt and on your shadow side, your dark side. They want you to bring out your dark side. In other words, somebody wants you to lose out on your money, Leo. They want you to miss out on this great abundance. They show gratitude so you don't miss out on your abundance. They want you to go back in your shadow side. Don't do it. Just tell them like this. I'm looking at my self-worth. And somebody here was putting reflection, projecting on you. They was trying to project something on you. But there was a deep divine timing of fate. Something was detoured because there's passion and chemistry, but something got detoured because they knew some shady business going on. So be careful. Now, Sagittarius, let's see what they got for you over here. Something about planning and taking action. Someone here is two energies they're planning to take action and do something, Sag. You're planning to take action on something. Now you have 5 consciousness of your feeling of lack. See, you gotta watch that. Don't be feeling no lack. Don't be feeling nothing. See, see when you feel that lack, that's what's gonna keep you to lack. Let go of that. You can do it if you believe it. If you stand up for what you believe in, if it's right, then you're gonna accomplish it. But if it's something that you know your consciousness, you need to be truthful with yourself so you can move on about it. Sag. Something about, we have the 7 of flowers here with a G. Seeds well planted, efforts, investments that will be rewarded in the future. The need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future. Unnecessary worry. You're worrying about things that you should not have to worry about, Sag. Let go of the rest and let Most High help you. Let the plans go just like they're planning. Because, sometimes you're planning, but somebody here has karma. They said someone has to fix some karma balancing right now. Somebody has a lot of karma. What's this karma? Somebody has some karma here, Sag. What's this karma about? Okay, hold on. It told me to do that again. Okay, what's this karma about, Spirit? So, Sag, you got some karma. What you doing, Sag? You been on rubbing some feathers and wait, some feathers. What's going on? What's going on with Sag? Sag, what feathers? What's this karma? What you got this karma about? Okay, but it's gonna be a breakthrough. It was all because of some temptation. See, something about a breakthrough about some temptation. See, someone wanted you to focus on toxicities. And they were getting karma because they were doing that, and they was causing problems to someone and trying to make toxicities and temptations for someone to go reach out and grab. So they was not supposed to interfere. That's what I'm hearing. You interfered in something that's you went out and you tried to, and you celebrated this in the past. You thought you was going to be abundant, but it went in the reverse. See, because you didn't make the right decision on that. You didn't make the right move. Somebody you know or somebody around you didn't make the right move when you came forward. So you got to make the right decisions. And you celebrated too soon. You celebrated something. Now you feel rejection and loss because it didn't work. And the solid foundation that you was trying to form made somebody detached and cold toward you. Now somebody's really detached and cold right now. It says, and they're avoiding the stalemate. Somebody's avoiding something. They're avoiding being in stalemate, which I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to be with you if you're going to cause me a stale time. It's bad enough and what I got to deal with. Let's see what signs you're dealing with here. Let's see what signs you may have to deal with, Sag, that you shouldn't have done. What signs is this connected to that you should have been more, you should have stopped trying to be? Yeah, it was a Capricorn here was involved too. There was a Capricorn involved. And what else? Who else was involved in trying to cause these toxicities? The sign, someone was an Aries. Somebody was trying to do something to an Aries. And there's a Capricorn. And we have Aquarius. Somebody was trying to, Aquarius was involved. And what else? Who else was involved in this? We have a Pisces was involved. Who else is involved in this? Spirit. Sagittarius. So somebody was doing toxicities, and a Taurus, and a Gemini, they said it was in on it, and a Cancer. That's what they said. Oh, and there's a Leo, they said, was involved, and a Virgo. Basically, they said all of these is involved in some shape or form, a Libra and a Scorpio. So we have all signs here that's really involved in this deranged way of thinking. You know, they said it was stupid anyway. Whatever you're thinking is, get it out your head. It's time for you to work with kindness and stop all these stupid mistakes. You're wasting Most High's time. I'm like, man, I got to treat y'all like school kids. Now, I told you to leave stuff alone. But you steady want to mess with people. You steady want to destroy lives. So now I'm going to have to give you this good old karma that you're supposed to be balancing out, that you owe me. So Most High said, you know, you don't want to do the right thing. So Most High's coming for that aid. Most High said, I'll be there for that aid. And now what else? We got messages. Overall messages here for my fire signs. Somebody here did some, allegedly, trigger warning, some hotel M's in the past when they were out of town. Somebody was taking people out while they were out of town. They said they was doing hotel M's. Somebody was doing some hotel M's when they said, congratulations, Libra. Something about, it's your congratulations, because you didn't prioritize your focusing, and you didn't, they says no means no. So now you're going to learn what no means no. Somebody from Canada, you're going to learn that. It said something about spirit animal was around you the whole time. Somebody was a Pisces. You feeling low. See, they was using magic prayers on you, but it went back to center. Somebody 1986, they was born in. They said 56. It says, friends showed their loss in times of trouble, not in happiness. See, 56, someone was friends is supposed to show their love. Not when you lose stuff, and then they want to come and say, give you a hand. You know, when you lose, then that's tragic. Something tragic is happening with this situation. Especially with these baby kids that went out their mind. They said there was some baby kids was doing this. Some baby kids. That's what I hear. They saying some baby kids. They were supposed to go out there and do the right thing. This was Spirit is telling me. But they didn't want to. They wanted to play. They said they was taping. Their phone is tapped. The FBI's watching the whole freaking thing. It says no more conflict or drama going on here. No more drama. Somebody said there is conflict and drama because it's in the verse and they don't want to stop. But they said no more drama. This says the energy is gaining momentum. Something about the energy on these folks. Something to do with these folks. I don't know what that means allegedly, but you can go back and look at it if you need to. But something about these folks. It says, you know, and the names that look like it's Dominique, Duke, Earl, Ernest, Felix, Finley, Fletcher, Ford, Gavin, Gilbert, Graham, Gray, Gregor, Harmon, and Harvey. Something says, be strong and keep just period. See, somebody don't know how because it's in reverse. They can't. Somebody around them says, your dreams are coming true this year. You're going to get your dreams. Don't worry about these people. It says, believe in the impossible. Somebody didn't believe in the past. It says, a group of men were losing their mind, just period. But God said, I was watching the whole thing. God said, I was watching all of you lose your mind. And I'm here the one doing it. If you got to want to know who's doing things, you think Most High is not real, you better think another. Because Most High says, I said stop, and that's what I meant. Don't care how you take it. It says, travel by land and other places to get inner strength. Somebody said they went and got married. Somebody got strength and they married an older man. Relationship with a man in the past. See, someone married a man from the past. They were married to a man, an older man. Somebody in the past got married to a man in the past. They said, good man is coming your way. Something good's coming your way. It says here, something about hold on. See, they didn't know how to hold on. Somebody said there's a rebirth coming here. Somebody say smile. Put a big smile. It says your family put you in jail for your money. They were trying to put you in jail, but it went in the reverse. They tried their best. They says you here to keep the planet to rise up in love and light. The Most High is here helping you. See, Most High said this person is supposed to be here, and I settle him alone. And if you don't like it, you gotta go through me. And you ain't gonna want to go through me. What I'm hearing. Most High, you funny. Most High got me laughing over here, y'all. If you don't believe in the Creator, then you don't believe in nothing, man. You wasting your life. That's all I gotta say. They says there's a new birth for a business coming. Your baby will be born. Somebody said destiny in the past, allegedly. What about this? Somebody was putting suicide spells that went back to center. Destiny was doing suicide spells, allegedly. They says black power don't crack, bitches. Somebody says, black don't crack, bitches. They says, well, the judge must be called out. Well, judgment. It says judgment is being called out for these folks. So judgment is here. Judgment's on your head. Justice is coming. They said you need to stop the drugs. And then you would see better, Pat. So my name, Pat. Stop the drugs and you'll start seeing things better. Right now you're not seeing things better. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. You're making progress. Your goals are within reach. No, it ain't, Pat. It's in the reverse. They're not going to give you nothing. There's a long letter coming. Somebody's finna send a long letter. Somebody named Spears. You finna about a main male. See, there's gonna be a long letter about some main male. Something about somebody named 3. There could be a 3 in the past. They fear you. Why? Because you an earth angel. See, 3 in the past, they fear you because they know you're an earth angel. And they didn't want to know that you was an earth angel, but somebody was saying you was a jackpot lover and they didn't want to believe it. They says grown children are going to jail for something they did and magic backfired. See, somebody named Cleopatra was in on this. A secret is coming out about an enemy that's around you, Cleopatra. There's an enemy that's around you, Cleopatra, and it's coming out. Someone lived on the north side of town. There's something coming out about this person. See, there's unsettled times here. News and plans ahead. Something unsettled that's coming. Something about magic spells being put on family and friends and grandma and grandpa. But Most High said, I'm returning all that. I got it. They said, I got it. If you have a new lady in your life, keep your business out your business. Don't tell nobody your business. Because a man always in black clothes. It's someone named Charlotte. Someone here named Charlotte. Something about changes is coming, Charlotte. There's some changes allegedly coming to someone named Charlotte about Social Security. So you better get your tarot reading, Charlotte. Now, Charlotte, you need one because you've been doing it. A friend will want to, meet up about a person they have. And there's some happy news that's coming with someone. And they didn't know they're going to want to meet up. It says somebody powerful love story in the past this person had. This says, why are you having sex in the graveyard? Somebody was around there taking ghosts home with them because they was in the graveyard. And they said, Charlotte, was you in the graveyard dancing with the ghosts? Because they said if you was, we saw you when we went to your house and that's how it got busted. That's what Most High said. You went to shopping at the mall, at the graveyard, and the graveyard people went to your house. That's what made you haunted. That's why you so mad. Don't be mad at nobody but yourself. You shouldn't go out there dancing around. There's someone named Brown here. Allegedly, there's someone named Brown. It says, Brown, someone named Brown here. It says, they want to know, they say you look good in human hair. You are a winner this period, Brown. Don't never forget that. Something about February 14th, February 15th, February 22nd. Someone did an M in the past, and God was looking at the whole thing. Someone know they took somebody out in the past, and God saw you. And then they took your inheritance. Someone took inheritance like an auntie, family members, and friends. They were in on it. Also, the dad took part in the lying about it, the trust fund. They all took fun. They was part of lying and taking your trust fund. But they said the dead end is wrong. No more. It's a dead end right there. You made a dead end, and now you got to sleep in it. And now you got to wonder how you're going to get out of it. This is a karmic relationship. See, someone had a bad heart in their body, so be strong. It's time to, be better in your life. Somebody was a karmic relationship. Somebody's going to lose their appetite and they're going to pass away allegedly because someone's playing games and they said, most high because of these sex demons in the past. You ask the demon, they can't stay alive. It says, be true to your love, and in love you will be true to love. So remember, it's time to be true. Walk by faith, not by evil people that will not help you in the future. It's remember that. Someone named Pierre in the past, you need to remember that. Walk by faith, not by evil people. It says 10 of Wands. Someone is really stressed and exalted right now, Pierre. But don't worry, something about 1954. They exalted because they said shit gets out. It's just out of this house. All this stolen stuff. Somebody said told someone to get all these stolen things out of this house. Someone has an STD, cheetah. Allegedly, there's a cheetah here, and there's a snake lady which brings bad luck in the past to everybody. There's a karmic relationship. You need to run. Run from this person. There's a karmic right in your face. Let them go. They're trying to play with you. Jail time is coming if they won't get out of your face. They know they're karmic. Don't let them fool you, far sign. There's something hidden camera. They're watching you on the hidden camera so they can get their freaks off. Someone says a tower for that, for watching you. You finna get a tower because this person know. See, this is a spiritual boss, and the spiritual boss said, the evil don't run in this house. So you was told to leave, but you didn't want to leave. So now you got to find it. See, it was a karmic brother putting some period blood in somebody's food. And it was all because, see, they were going to do this at a family reunion. See, they was going to put some period of menstrual blood in somebody's food. Allegedly, watch what you eat and drink at these family reunions, y'all. People being snotty out in these streets. Don't want to let you know, but somebody said they started and they wished for something. See, they didn't want somebody wish to come true, but it's got to be balanced, and so it's coming. Like, share, and subscribe.